Well, another week and another hack to talk about here today. And of course, we have our go-to person on all of this global security and data, Alain Ghiai, the CEO of GlobeX Data, the parent company of Secure. Welcome, Alain. Good to see you again. And feels like we talk about this every time. So the latest is WhatsApp, which is owned by Facebook. So what happened there, and why is that something that people need to be aware of?
So WhatsApp, which is, of course, the most famous messaging app in the world, which is free because they basically take your data and sell it to advertiser. WhatsApp got fined, I think, 225 million euro by the Irish government for selling people's data to Facebook. Well, they do it every day. You know, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, it's part of the same ecosystem. And this time they got fined because they broke some European regulation. You know, but 250 million US is a drop in the bucket for Facebook when they make tens of billions every year from your data and my data, right? And they sell it to advertisers or other people. And of course, they don't secure it. So, you know, a malicious hacker can come in either on your phone within 8 minutes if they have your phone number, or they can go and hack an advertiser and steal your data, your credit card info, and then sell it in the dark web.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's this unwinnable thing, but you have a solution, and explain how Secure works and how these kind of things can be prevented with your platform.
Well, our solution called Secure or Secure Messenger essentially doesn't use your phone number to register. So already you're taking away that whole easy access from hackers to your phone. You can use Secure Messenger without divulging that you're using it. I mean, nobody knows you. You know, if somebody has your phone number, they can hack into your WhatsApp signal or other device. But, you know, if we don't use phone numbers, nobody can get in. We also have a way to send secure messengers to people who don't have secure. And I want to talk about the financial industry. Everybody in the financial industry uses WhatsApp, whether they admit or they deny it. Everybody does. If not, it's Signal, but it's the same thing. So in WhatsApp, if you're a broker and you talk to your client, hey, I got you your 1,000 SWIS shares or whatever, you know, that's going to be information that's out in the open. And then the customer who has that money to buy the 1,000 shares essentially now is also a potential target. And that information is all out there. You got contracts being sent, everything through WhatsApp. I see it, whether it's real estate, financial, conversation about financial transaction. So the financial sector and also the lawyers and the accountants and so forth are going to be a prime target for us to reach, because with Secure, we don't use open source coding. We don't use big tech platforms. We host everything in Switzerland, which has the strictest data privacy laws in the world. And we have that technology, that proprietary tech that we use that is, I'm going to say virtual, because you never say you're never unhackable. But, you know, we've never been hacked since we started in 2008 in Switzerland. So that's a pretty good record. And also, you don't divulge your phone number. So somebody can talk to another secure person, or they can message a client through Secure, and they get an email notification to click, and it opens a tunneling to chat together, and then you self-destruct the thing and you're gone. So that's a much better way than using WhatsApp.
Yeah. Well, WhatsApp I know is used a lot country to country. So if I'm traveling somewhere, you know we can, because it's global, we can always communicate on WhatsApp, but that is also a danger.
So that's a danger. And actually, you bring a good point. We are going to bring secure voice at the end of the year, because today you can do messaging, email, and you can record a voice message. But it's not the same as calling. A lot of these long distance things that you're talking about, people you want to make a call to Dubai or India, a lot of people are going to use, you know, something like WhatsApp. Whereas with us, once we have the voice system, you'll be able to make the same phone calls as well. And you can even call someone that doesn't have the app, which is amazing.
Yeah. And now you're launching this amazing marketing campaign. I'm so happy when I see your ads, and I've seen them in the subway, I've seen them on TV. So talk about that and how you're launching with Newsmax.
Well, thank you, Jane. I'm glad you see. We want to be everywhere. And as we mentioned earlier, New York is a nucleus of our campaign in the US, because once you're known in New York, you're known all over the US. You know, New York is a center of finance, business, and many other things, and it's got a good density of population. So as of today, we're starting our 80 commercials a month on Newsmax. These are 30-second commercials that show what we do. You got the secure, you got our ticker, and it's bringing actually subscribers, and I would imagine investors as well, because people are discovering that we are here, we're entering the US market, and we're growing, and we're getting a ton of subscribers on a daily basis. We also have our secure segment, which is a privacy and security segment on Newsmax, on New to the Street, every Sunday between 10 and 11 a.m. And that is more of a privacy security educational segment where we talk about, you know, maybe the hack of the week, and also about how secure can help you alleviate a lot of these cybersecurity issues. So we have two things. We got the mass advertising for anybody who's watching Newsmax, 80 times a month. That's quite a lot. It's going to be around the Wall Street Wrap, I think Greg Kelly, morning show. So these are key prime time exposure. And we're hoping to grow. You know, as Newsmax grows, we grow. We appreciate their support. And we're here to also show our support to Newsmax in a very big way.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I will see it on there as well, because I do have Newsmax on quite a bit. So now also, in addition to this, you're also participating in an emerging growth conference this week. So tell me about that.
Yeah, so Emerging Growth Conference is a conference that is now virtual, obviously, because of COVID. And usually you get about 5,000 retail investors. I think 80% is retail, 20% is institutional. And it's a great way for us to do a presentation. Usually both Emerging Growth and us, we would put a news probably a couple of days or a few days before the event. I think we're coming on September 15. And we just talk about the company, what we're about. And that is a great way to spread the word so people know both, again, for the product, because it's definitely needed, and also as a potential investment for a good cybersecurity company, which is a nano cap, essentially. You know, if you can't buy $200 companies that are mature now, you know, it's more risky, obviously, but you can buy a micro cap like ours, and then you wait 2, 3, 4 years and grow with our business. And that's a great return that we can offer people.
Right. Well, and the growth opportunities are there where they may not be with a bigger company. So, well, exciting. It sounds like you're doing all the right things to build your business along. So good to talk to you again.
Thank you, Jane. And thanks everyone for watching us.